going to be focusing on the popliteus. So we have the popliteus that runs kind of more at a diagonal right behind the knee. And what this muscle is supposed to do, as it contracts, one, it's supposed to create stability around the knee, but when it contracts, it actually rotates the shin internally. The shin internal rotation. So anytime this muscle strained or feel some pain back there or it's not very efficient, the lack of internal rotation creates more shear and pain into the knee. So the main focus here is making sure that we're creating engagement of this muscle tissue as we focus on this rotation of the shin going in. And how we do that, especially at end range loading, which is the best way to get it working, we're going to be kneeling. In this kneeling position, we really want to focus on keeping your foot as relaxed as possible. Try not to flex it too much. What we're going to do is we're going to get into a position where we can actually lift the foot off of the ground a little bit, barely getting off the ground. We don't want to be all the way here where we can get that foot super high. We want to make sure that we're getting to a place where our butt's close to the heel and still able to barely lift the foot off the ground. So how this exercise works is just doing that, but we're going to really focus on rotating the toes in. Right, we don't want the toes straight or out. We want the toes pointing in towards our midline, keeping that knee in that same angle, and then from here, lifting. And we lift with the toe rotated in and shin rotated in, we should feel an intense engagement of the muscles behind your knee. You're going to hold this for about 5 seconds, and then you're going to reset. So you're going to feel almost like a bubble-like sensation, that muscle contracting behind your knee. So you're going to lift the foot barely off the ground, hold for a few seconds, and then relax. If you feel some cramping, that's totally fine. And if you feel like you're getting more range or you're able to control it more, shift the butt closer to the heels. Really get the true end range and squeeze, rotate that shin in, and try to lift the foot off the ground. If it barely comes off the ground, that's perfect. You know you're in a good spot. Hold for 5 seconds, relax, see if you can go further down. If you ever get to a spot where your foot can't come off the ground, move back to where you were and really focus on making sure that muscle is engaged.